Welcome to Numericals Hub. In this video, we are going to look at another differentiation technique, and we are going to look at the product rule. Product rule is a differentiation technique that involves the product of two functions, let's say f and g. Now, the differentiation of f of x and g of x will require that you hold the first function f of x constant as you differentiate the second function g of x, plus you hold now the second function constant while you differentiate the first function. This technique can be summarized by the term the derivative of a product equals the first factor, which is f of x, times the derivative of the second factor, which is g of x, plus the second factor, which is g of x, times the derivative of the first factor, which is f of x. We look at an example to help show how the product rule is being done. So, for example, let's say we have y is equals to x cubed minus 7, and we have 2x squared plus 3. 2x squared plus 3. So we want to differentiate this function using product rule. So first, we will let the first function here to be f of x. I'll indicate that one on top here. Let that one be f of x, and then this one be g of x. Now, if you want to take the derivative of y, dy dx is going to be, we hold the first, it's the first factor times the derivative of the second factor. So the first factor is f of x times the derivative of the second factor, which is g of x, plus second factor, which is g of x, plus times the derivative of the first factor, which is f of x. Now, dy dx here is going to be f of x is x cubed minus 7 dx, g of x is 2x squared plus 3 plus g of x, which is 2x squared plus 3 dx, f of x, which is x cubed minus 7. So my dy dx is equals to x cubed minus 7. If we differentiate this function with respect to x, we are going to get 4x plus 2x squared plus 3. If we differentiate x cubed minus 7 with respect to x, we are going to get 2x, 3x squared. If we differentiate 3x cubed with respect to x, we are going to get 3x squared minus 7 is a constant, so it will go. From here, we will break the brackets. We will take the first bracket multiplied by the second plus the third bracket multiplied by the fourth bracket. So x cubed minus 7, if we multiply that one by 4x, we are going to get 4x to the power 4 minus 28x plus 6x to the power 4. We are now multiplying 2x squared by 3x squared. You are going to get 6x power 4 plus, if you multiply 3 by 3x squared, you are going to get 9x squared. So we can collect 4x squared and 6x to the power 4. 4x power 4 plus the 6x power 4, we are going to get 10x to the 4th. And then the next value there is 9x squared plus 9x squared minus 28x. And that's the final answer. If we differentiate x cubed minus 7 and 2x squared plus 3 using the product rule. For another example too, we are going to take y is equals to x cubed plus 1, x cubed plus 1, 2x squared plus 8x minus 5. We will follow the same process as before to solve this. Now, we will let the first function to be f of x. We will take the first function to be f of x and the second function to be g of x. So this is my f of x and this is my g of x. So derivative of y with respect to x is equals to f of x dx g of x plus g of x dx f of x. This one is equals to my f of x is x cubed plus 1. My f of x is x cubed plus 1 dx. G of x is 2x squared plus 8x minus 5 plus 2x squared plus 8x minus 5 dx, and my f of x is x cubed plus 1, x cubed plus 1. Now x cubed plus 1, we hold it a constant while differentiate the second function, which is g of x. If you differentiate 2x squared with respect to x, you are going to get 4x plus, if we differentiate 8x with respect to x, we are going to get 8. And if we differentiate negative 5 with respect to x, it goes to 0 since it is a constant, plus 2x squared plus 8x minus 5. If we differentiate x cubed with respect to x, we are going to get 2x, 3x squared I mean. If we differentiate 1 with respect to x, it goes to 0. So we will break the two brackets. X cubed, we are going to multiply by 4x to get 4x to the power 4 plus x cubed, we are going to multiply by 8 to get 8x cubed plus 1, we are going to multiply by 4x to get 4x plus 1, we are going to multiply by 8 to get 8 plus 2x cubed, we are going to multiply by 3x squared to get 6x to the power 4 plus 8x, we are going to multiply by 3x squared to get 24x cubed plus negative 5, we are going to multiply by 3x squared to get, so this one should be minus 15x squared to get 15x squared. So to collect the like terms, we are going to take 4x to the power 4, we add it to 6x to the power 4, we are going to get 10x to the power 4. We are going to take 8 cubed, we add it to 24x cubed to get 32x cubed minus 15x squared. It is solo, we are going to take 15x squared. The next one is going to be plus 4x plus 8. That's it for the video. That's how we are going about product rule as a differentiation technique. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and share it so that it can reach as many people as possible.